Hey guys, it's Lizzie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about a little secret joy of mine in the anime world. A guilty pleasure, you might call it. When people ask me what my favorite anime is, I would probably answer with something dark, edgy, action, mystery, sci-fi, like mind-blowing show. Something along the lines of Cowboy Bebop, Psycho Pass, Ghost in the Shell. Even shonen anime like My Hero Academia and Hunter x Hunter. And I also love comedies like Disastrous Life of Saiki and Samurai Champloo is a little mix of all of that. But there is a genre that is my guilty pleasure. And that would be rom-coms. Yes, romantic comedies, not hentai. Sorry. Though this may not be of any shock to you, most people who are close to me would not pin me as a romantic person, and honestly, I'm not. There are times when romantic scenes come up in shows, and I can't even watch them without cringing, squirming, hiding my face, or shutting the computer down. That said, God, do I love good rom-coms. There is something about a show that can make you laugh till it hurts and 2 minutes later be bawling your eyes out. Romantic comedies usually don't have very complicated plots. There are usually two main love interests, and you follow the journey that it takes for them to end up together. It's usually full of love triangles or squares or pentagrams, some heartbreak, and of course all of the awkward and hilarious scenes that ensue. I recently finished the second season of Kaguya-sama Love is War, and I have to say it's one of the best rom-coms I've seen in a while. The first season aired last year, and I was intrigued by the twist that they put on the traditional rom-com. The show, of course, has two main characters. Kaguya Shinomiya is the main female protagonist. She's the student council vice president. She comes from a rich as hell family, has some daddy issues, sheltered, and prideful AF. The main male protagonist is Miyuki Shirogane, and he's a student council prez. He comes from a poor-ass family. He's a diligent student and top of his class, and also prideful AF. They fell for each other serving on the student council together, and they feel like the other person indeed does like them back. But instead of doing the norm and confessing to each other, they turn it into a psychological warfare to bend the other person to making the first move. Because in their twisted minds, confessing first would mean that they would be the loser in the relationship. A little demented, but I guess you could say that's how we know they're made for each other. So a lot of mind games start that set up ridiculous scenarios that would lead the other person to confessing. Some of these schemes include planting movie tickets, playing 20 questions, pretending to forget their umbrella to get the other person to open up the umbrella first, hiding cake in a closet, trying to force the other to read a romantic manga. Oh, and having your aide break into the school and drug them. Each episode of the show is broken into 3 or 4 segments that are seen as battles. These battles either end with a winner or sometimes just a loser. You will notice that the narrator gets really into these battles, and it just makes it that much more ridiculous. The way seemingly normal events are playing out in these characters' heads. One of my favorite segments is in episode 3, where the student council starts talking about teens having sex, and Kaguya thinks that they're just talking about kissing, and oh my god, I laughed so hard.
お前が貴族階級の闇だよ。
何が変なんですか。藤原さんだってペストしょっちゅうしてるでしょ。
してんの？
してませんよ。巻き込まないでください。
The other members of the student council help the chaos manifest. Chika Fujiwara is the student council secretary and also has all the plot. She also serves as the main cock block between Miyuki and Kaguya, but you can't stay mad at her for long because of how innocent and adorable she appears. She's from a wealthy family and has great musical talent. She's also very creative and makes up a lot of different board games that she forces the other members of the student council to play with her. Chika also serves as Miyuki's teacher from things like basketball to singing and dancing, just to help him be average instead of god-awful. Chika only wants to kill herself a little bit from doing this. Chika has the least character development so far in the show, so I'm eager to see where her character goes in the next season, though I can't help but have this feeling that Chika likes Miyuki. I mean, I can totally see them dropping that emotional bomb on us with some adorable childhood backstory of how Miyuki saved Chika.
子供が一人できました。子供
Maybe I've just seen too many of these. I low-key hope I'm wrong though, cause like I just want happiness for all these characters.
恋人つなぎくらいなら初デートでもするだろう。
会長、初デートで恋人つなぎするんだ。あれチューした。チューしましたよ。これは神じゃないですか。
いやまだだ。10くらい3回目のデートでするだろう。
3回目でする。
The other main member of the student council is Yu Ishigami, the treasurer. He's an introvert, video gamer, otaku, sarcastic, all the good qualities. Ishigami also serves as the main victim of Kaguya's irritation. He views her as a psychopath and that takes pleasure in his pain. Ishigami was similar to Chika in not getting a lot of character development until season 2. You become aware that Ishigami is outcasted by most of the student body, and that it's actually not due to his nerdiness or sometimes rule-breaking behavior, but actually due to an incident that happened in middle school. Without spoiling too much, I'll just touch on it. Ishigami comes face to face with some ghosts from his past. You get to see his character develop immensely and very unexpectedly based on everything else that's happened in the show so far. He became my favorite character so fast in those couple episodes, like, my boy! It also was helped by a little bit of cross-dressing. Overall, Kaguya-sama Love is War is a show I believe is worth watching. It's full of hilarious dialogue and moments that were some top-tier comedy. I rated both seasons of Kaguya-sama Love is War an 8 on my anime list, so very highly. Rom-coms are my guilty pleasure because they just give me a nice break after watching something really depressing or when I just need to change things up after watching a lot of the similar shows back to back. Thanks so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to support my channel. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on Kaguya-sama Love is War, and also let me know some of your favorite rom-coms so that I can check them out myself. And thanks again and have a great rest of your day.